everyone. Welcome to Ask the Trainer, January 19th, 2021. My name is Roberta, and we're going to talk about drop it or a trade game with your dog. And why you want to teach this and what is, so if your dog has something dangerous to them or it's just something they shouldn't have that you don't want ruined or anything like that, we can teach them to drop it from their mouth and be rewarded for it. So this could come in handy, obviously, and at some point in your real life situation. If your dog, I want to start with saying, if your dog is currently doing this type of behavior, like several times every day, all day, running around with things he shouldn't have, and you're chasing him, and it's just this big production, first up your management. Because we want to build up a really fun game of trade or drop it that's going to be more fun than running around trying to play keep away from mom who's trying to take this out of my mouth. So up your management, make sure they can't get to these items that they, for instance, if it's a sock or a shoe, put those away in the closet, close doors, put up baby gates, just really make sure they can't get to these items and practice that fun game because we're going to replace it with something else. Once you got all that management into place, you're going to take something that is of lower value to your dog. So maybe a toy that they moderately enjoy but can be easily distracted from, not a really great, a chew toy or marrow bone or something like that. And don't practice with that. We want to start easy. And you're going to let your dog play with it. And then you're going to just every day take some treats or even another toy of equal or higher value. Say the word drop it. Drop some treats on the ground next to your dog, throw the other toy, something that will entice them to remove what they have in their mouth and get the treats or the other toy. And that's really a good first step, just getting them to associate that word drop it or trade with something great. Oh, that they say that and something great happens. You can also, once they get that down, you can start, once they do drop the toy, you pick it up and give it back to them. So you can say take. So it becomes drop, good, get rewarded, and then you can have it back, a take. So you're taking the toy just for a moment and they get to have it back. So it's really just more part of the fun game. This is because dogs you don't want them to associate you coming after them to get something out of their mouth as something, okay, they're coming over, they're upset, they're going to take this fun item away from me, and it's going to be over. You want to be more of an engaged. They're going to be like, oh, okay, this isn't so bad. That way, so it really should be 90% of the time that you are using the word drop it is because you were playing a game specifically set up for your dog where he can have the item back and he's getting rewarded. The other 10% is an actual emergency situation where you want them to drop it and you're going to take it away for good. Because you want your dog to be like, oh, 90% of the time it's a fun game. 10% of the time, she takes it away. No big deal. I'm going to keep engaging and doing it because usually it's a fun game. Okay? I am going to demonstrate. Unfortunately, I'm doing it with a fake dog today. All our dogs are either on walks or resting, getting fed at the moment, which is great because we only have a few dogs. Which means dogs are getting adopted in homes, which is good. But do check out a few dogs we do have. They're pretty great if you are looking for a dog. So let me see. I'm going to demonstrate that for you in just a second, but I want to also tell you that if you do have a dog who has some serious resource guarding behaviors, contact us here at AWS for some advice before you start playing this game, because this game is mostly for dogs who don't have major resource guarding issues. We can give you some more type of advice on that if that is your problem. And another tip as well is if they don't really have the drop it game down right yet and they do get something they shouldn't have, as long as it's not an immediate danger to them, say they get a sock, but they're not going to chew it or swallow it. They just like to carry it around and play. I want you just to take a deep breath, ignore your dog, not get too riled up, go to your kitchen or to their toy bucket, get some really tasty treats, some chicken or something, or a really great squeak toy that you know they like, and be interested in it. Squeak it, say, great, oh my goodness, this is such great chicken. Charlie, do you want to see this? Oh my God. Make it more interesting so they want to come over and see what's going on and engage with treats or other toys rather than the object they have, because they're not getting any attention for it. It's not as much fun. And when they do come over, say he does come over and drops the sock to get your chicken, continue to tell him he did good, because he came over, he made a decision to drop that sock and come over to you for something else. So that is a good job, not because if he comes over and you say, that was horrible, I told you not to get that sock, then he's going to not want to do it anymore. He's going to be like, I did what she wanted, and she got angry with me still. So just take a deep breath and calmly try and trade your dog for something else super great that you have. Okay, here we go with my fake dog. This is Ty Jr., and he's going to be my demonstration dog. So if I had my dog here, and I have a variety of toys that are equal value to him, I'm going to engage in some play. So I would have him, let's play with some toys. I'll have some treats or another toy with me, and I can say, Ty, drop it. And I'll throw some treats on the ground or throw the other toy. So he gets rewarded for most likely dropping that toy and getting some treats or getting another toy. See, just a fun game. And he gets that positive association with the word drop it. You can also, when he gets really good with that, once he drops a toy, I can pick it up and say take and give it back to him. So it becomes this cycle of drop it, I pick it up, take it. So he's like, oh, this isn't so bad. She's coming over, she's taking the toy, but I get to have it back. It's all fun, part of a fun game. So everyone gets used to this, and it's happily ever after, right? Well, it's going to take time and practice to get any kind of this down, so don't expect it right away. But like I said, in the meantime, if he is running around with something he shouldn't have, just try and trade him something great. Something better, more happening over here, more fun. You're going to want to come and get it, because any kind of confrontation or chasing my dog around after it may be counterproductive. Thank you, and I hope this helped.